Yeah, I am muted. Hey! And we ruined all of it.
Boom.
Hey!
Hello.
Shall we try that again?
We should try again.
Alright. 3, 2, 1. Hello and welcome to the League of Knights Clash 1 Grand Final. And today we have a very important affair going on in terms of Questor Imperialis versus Questor Mechanicus between Adam and Linus.
Yeah, it should be interesting. It should be interesting. So we just had Adam on the stream once.
We did. We did.
Valiant. We didn't talk about this just a second ago.
We did not.
Now versus Linus on the stream that didn't happen this morning.
The mystery stream. It's a lot like the Dashcon DVD.
Yeah, exactly.
It's lurking out there somewhere.
Yeah.
Someone's going to find it. He's got house crashed.
So, shall we have a look at the list?
We can have a very quick look at the list. That sounds good to me. We could talk about the list first. We'll talk about the list first. We've already done a nice smooth transition and we've already seen Adam's list.
Yes, we have.
Last game, which makes an excellent transition for us.
Yeah, so do we go to Adam's list?
Let's do it. So we've got Adam Sinclair and he's running House Terran. He has the Duke Typhon, the Valiant, and his Warlord trait is Iron Bulwark, which gives him a 4+ invulnerable save. Is that correct?
He certainly does.
Oh, that's sideways. Is that having an impact? Do you want me to try? What we can probably do is we can probably test it. Like, mine's pretty static, so be very careful with that one. There we go. Yeah, Mikey's is falling over a little bit.
Alright, we'll sort
I'll tell you what,
sort it.
Have you got the wire that's underneath your shirt?
It could be, yeah.
Right. So a little bit of tech advice for everyone at home. If you clip your microphone
to
your wire,
there
and when you tighten your wire, it means that it can't fall over.
Exactly.
Top tips.
There we go. Boom.
Got him.
Yeah.
All right. So what have we got in Adam's list? We've got the Valiant.
We've got the Valiant
The
with Traitor's
Duke
Pyre.
Typhon. Yes.
Yeah, which is the re-rolling hits and re-rolling wounds flamer. That does like 3 damage or something like that.
There you go. That's all right.
It's pretty good.
And it's kind of a Nurgle-based list as well. So as well as being called Typhon, it's like he's farting out diseases.
Farting.
He's like
Fart
Mortarion.
cannon. Yeah.
Fart cannon, indeed. You got him. So next up, he's got Earl Arian. We can pronounce it a bit better. He's a Garland.
A Garland, yes.
Yes, with a
The
Warlord.
list should be coming on screen now.
With another Warlord trait.
Yeah.
In the form of Landstrider, one of my personal
Very good.
favourites. Also owning the Paragon Gauntlet.
Yeah.
Which means he's hitting on 2s, he's doing 8 damage every time he slaps you across the chin with his massive massive Thunderstrike Gauntlet.
This relic is so underrated.
Oh, it's great. I've been on the receiving end of it. It's great.
Yeah.
Then he's got the Storm Spear Rocket Pod on top for just in case he wants to shoot something.
Why not?
Because you never know when you want to shoot a loyal 32 in the League of Knights.
Exactly.
And then he's got a Meltagon on top just for added night burning capabilities.
Night shooty stuff.
We then have the Countess Bellacua. That sounds either French or demonic. I can't tell which one.
We will find out.
With the Knight Errant. It does not have Ravager.
It does not have Ravager.
Thank you very much, man who cannot hear the casters in the next room. Iron Storm Missile Pod on top of it.
Yeah.
Not a Ravager and a Meltagun.
Indeed.
Then we have 2 Warglaives in the form of Sir Alum and Sir Parasuro.
Yeah, both in Meltagun.
Both with Meltagons.
Yeah, not Stubbers, Meltagons.
Good choice, good choice.
Some would say it's
and then we have Sir Perdido, who's a Helverin, who I would assume does have a heavy stubber.
He does have a heavy stubber.
The one heavy stubber which is going to carry the game. And then on the other side we have Linus Raid with his Housecrast. And what's he got in there, Mikey?
Yeah. So he's got Scion Dolores.
This is interfering.
Scion Dolores Sophia von Dunkelstern.
Oh yes, I've already tried this.
Which is a Gallant with Landstrider and Ravager. So that is the Relic Chainsaw.
That one does have Ravager.
Does it? I'm pretty sure.
I believe it does have Ravager.
Wait for the ominous voice. Definitely does have Ravager.
No one's told us it does not have Ravager.
And then we have Lord Scion Vandus von Dunkelstern.
Yes.
Yeah, who is the Warlord Warden.
Yes.
He's got Knight Seneschal.
Seneschal.
I tried that this morning, it definitely didn't work.
We remember.
Yeah, and the Paragon Gauntlet.
So this is interesting. So you've got 2 different sides of Paragon Gauntlet here. You've got a Paragon Gauntlet with the Landstrider on the side of Adam, which makes it go zoom zoom. So that's +2 to your advances and +2 to your charges. Then you can use full tilt to advance and charge.
Sure.
And on the other side you have the Knight Seneschal with the Paragon Gauntlet, which gives you an extra attack, which means you can potentially get up to 48 wounds.
48,
from
just a
knight.
casual 48 wounds.
Yes.
quite easily as well, with, hitting on twos, wounding on twos.
Oh yeah, it's absolutely just slapping kids.
Just great.
Yeah.
And then we've got Scion Marshal Elsa von Dunkelstern, the Paladin, which is 20 chorus autocannon. I presume that's just because of points.
Yes.
They're only 20 points.
So what does the Paladin have stock?
So the Paladin has the rapid fire battle cannon. So a solid choice.
Does that have a chainsword as well?
It probably does, yeah. So I don't see the Thunderstrike Gauntlet as an upgrade. So it has standard battle cannon and the sword. And then we've got the Eren, the Marshal Eric von Dunkelstern. So that is the...
You've missed the Scion Marshal Eric von
of
Dunkelstern
course,
to you, sir.
Scion. So that has the thermal cannon and chainsword, and then Twin Icarus autocannon.
Yes.
So, and then Huskar Greta von Dunkelstern and Huskar Hans von Dunkelstern, which are 2 Helverins.
Hans and Greta.
Hans and Greta, yeah. so it's House Tyrannus, it's not House
One could
Craft.
say they're wandering into Nurgle's woods, looking for some tasty objective points to pick up.
Yeah, exactly.
And they have heavy stubbers.
They do have heavy stubbers.
They do.
Some would say it is the best weapon.
Although this is saying it's House Tyrannus.
It is.
Is it House Tyrannus, not House Crest?
It's House. It must be. It literally just updated in front of our eyes.
It's also, yes.
So,
But we don't have the House Crest relic.
no, we
So
don't.
we're actually not seeing a House Crest on table 1.
Interesting stuff.
Both of these players are on maximum secondaries and maximum primaries. The
Wow.
closest person to them is 4 points behind,
Okay.
which means that they pretty much both guaranteed a podium. This is for the win.
Yeah.
this
Super cool.
So,
So the mission that we're going to be playing. Well,
who's
we
these
have
for?
6 seconds.
Oh, so basically what we've been doing throughout the event is you had a deck of 8 secondary objectives.
We did, yeah.
And at every game, you pick 2 and you burn them, and those are your secondary objectives for that game, and if you get them, you get an extra tournament point. Now, as we're in the last game, it means that both players only have 2 secondary objectives remaining.
Yes.
So they have to play both of them, and they both have the same ones.
Some would say it's probably because it's the hardest one to
And it's
get.
almost like because they don't like those ones.
Yes.
So what have we got for both players?
So the first secondary they both have is feet first. Use
Okay.
only knight feet attacks for the entire battle.
I think that's doable.
Yeah, there's a lot of Paragon gauntlets. They're just going to be waving at people rather than slapping.
Well, it depends. Well, this is the thing. Do they even just give up the secondary points? All they need
go
to
for
do
the
is
win.
win the game.
Yeah.
All they need to do is win the game with guaranteed a win on the
Interesting.
tournament.
And then the second one is a knockout. Wipe out the opponent's entire force.
So they're both going through the table, and
Yeah.
they're both going to do
Just
it
with
by
feet.
kicking each other in the head.
Kicking to victory.
So, assuming that they don't table each other and then take all the points afterwards, what's the mission that they're playing?
So the mission is Diamonds Are Forever. So this is it's basically a Dawn of War type deployment. 12 inches on from the longboard edges, and there are 4 objectives. There's one in the centre at the edge of each deployment zone, and then there's there's 2 in each side of the middle of the table.
Kind of like a diamond shape. I'm sure that'll
It's
be
a
coming up on the
diamond shape.
screen
It
in a
will
second.
definitely come up on screen in a second. So if a player holds an objective, they score a point.
So it's a progressive scoring mission.
It is, yeah. If a player controls both central objectives at the end of the battle round, they score another point. If a
An
player,
additional point. Yes.
An additional
to
point,
the ones
yeah.
they get from the objectives. Yeah.
So if a player controls both flank objectives at the end of the battle round, then they score 1 additional point. And if a player controls both sets of objectives at the end of the battle round, they score an additional point.
So if you score all 4, you get 7 points effectively.
Exactly. Yeah.
That's
so
cool.
it is progressive. So it is. It should be interesting. It should be neck and neck because they both have quite a few knights to play with. They both got
Indeed,
Helmets
yeah.
to mess around with.
Yeah.
So there's the mission on screen. So that's the actual objective.
Don't have the grid, but it should be. Put yourself at
It's okay. It said.
Yep.
So you hold
That's
objectives,
fine.
you get a point. If you hold the pairs, you get points. If you hold all 4, you get another point.
So you'll be able to see it on the battle map in a second.
Yep. So
Yeah, there it is.
there's the
Perfect.
diamond.
Oh, look at that.
it is beautiful.
Very beautiful. Very excellent artwork, if I do say so myself. Even though I didn't do it.
Oh wow. So I think we're going to be going to the map now.
See if anyone started deploying their forces yet. And it looks
There we go.
like we have got a very grubby Nurgle force on the top side. Thank you, Hex74, for the follow.
Welcome, dude.
And then we have, as you can see, by Linus's excellent aid down the bottom side with the wood.
Yeah.
Very useful for hauling Maelstrom cards, that one. And it looks like the game's starting straight away. As you can see, you've got the 4 objectives. You've got one that's just on the far side. That might be a little bit harder to see here. Another one here. And then you've got this red one and this blue one.
Yeah.
Just
And we got
on the side
Adam at the
there.
top with House Terry.
We do.
And then Linus at the bottom.
So
with,
it looks like
Tyrannus.
Linus has got priority, and he has moved that night, whatever it was, a very long distance. So I would imagine that is an advance with the Landstrider.
Certainly is.
So we've got a long movement there going straight to... Yeah, I can hear some screams of tally-ho from the next room.
Definitely going for the Valiant
I think
charge.
this room needs some more soundproofing. But that's okay, because I can
possibly agree.
I can just pretend to be incompetent, totally pretending. And they won't get any ideas.
Yeah, I believe that's probably the Knight Gallant going straight in for the kill.
I would imagine so. It looks like he's got a big sword on it.
Yeah, which will be Scion Dolores Sophia von Dunkelstern.
There's a lot of... Oh, look, there you go. He's
going
guiding for us. I wonder where he's going. I wonder where he's going with
Yeah, so he's charging into Countess Bellicor.
Countess Bellicor. Oh, you're really getting into the names of this
I'm
game.
loving
this
this
is
game.
fantastic.
This is really fun.
So is that an Overwatch?
I apologise, Dark Artisan TV, because it is our wise Mikey here. Looks like he got hit with a thermal cannon.
It looks very much like... No, it looks more like an Overwatch there. So what I think happened is he just comes straight across. He obviously can't shoot because he's advanced. He's charging the Errant, and the Errant rolled a 6 for a number of shots on the Overwatch. So he's just firing those in now. It looks like he's got he's got a wound through that was 4 damage, and he's now rolled 4 Taranis DPR rolls. DPR rolls? I said rolls twice. Damage prevention rolls to try and chug that damage.
Of course,
Looks like that hasn't quite worked.
So the Errant has the Ironstorm missile pod as well, which is the D6 strum 5 shots.
Yeah.
Which
No
aren't
hits
as
with
good.
the heavy stubber, I think that was.
John.
Oh no, it was 3 shots with the Ironstorm, was my mistake, because he rolled a 3 before.
John's changing all the colours like an absolute legend.
Oh, look at him go.
They're all the same colour.
Look at him sneaking around with his remote control.
That's the robot arm.
Straight in. We're not even a minute into this game, and we've got a close combat with the Paragon Gauntlet fella
from Scion Dolores Sophia.
in.
He's going for it. It just, I think is if he can take out a knight quickly.
Is this the Paragon Gauntlet fella actually?
I don't know. It isn't.
Because I don't think
Ravager.
Well, you don't have to be the one with Landstrider to make use of Landstrider. So Landstrider works on everyone within 6 inches.
Nope.
So it's possible that this fellow over here, or something over
here.
The
thing is that I believe that's the Gallant.
Is it
judging from his armaments?
What is this?
The one at the top is the Gallant. I think that is the Warden. This looks like the gun.
Okay,
we've covered it up.
So it's not like we've put. So it doesn't look like Linus has put a Gallant here with Landstrider, then charged with the Paragon Gauntlet across just to absolutely smack something there. Throwing the Paragon Gauntlet away, but slingshotting a knight straight in, seeing how much damage it does, and it instantly killed it.
It's done it.
That was just very fast.
So it's the Ravager. So it was the Gallant with Ravager and Landstrider. He's just thrown it in. The thing is the more knights he can kill now, the better.
Indeed. We're going to have to see how Adam manages to retaliate here. He's still got the Valiant ready to go. But the moment he pops something, you're going to end up with probably the next Gallant going in as well. It's not going to get the Landstrider on the advance, but it will get it on the charge. The thing is, though, you can't use full tilt again because it's already used it this turn.
No.
So I'm not sure if you can get the second one in here.
No.
So it might even just be worth just trying to focus down that one that's already in his face and then hope he gets priority to kill the next one.
Yep.
Especially if that's the one with Landstrider, because if the one that's already at the top has Landstrider, it's going to make it a little bit more tricky for Linus to get the next one in.
The thing is, what Linus has done is taken out the main knight killing firepower because of the Errant. Like the Valiant's really good, does reroll wounds, but I'd probably argue that the Errant's probably going to get, when it does get the wounds through, it's got the most type of damage. 2d6 damage picking the highest is really good.
Yes, especially in short range battles where you're kind of fighting over that middle section where it's really just about consolidated fighting in the middle. So we've got the mission card just appearing on the side there as well. Just waiting to see what Adam's going to do to respond here. He looks like he's having a bit of a think. He needs to have a pick of one of his units to go back with. He's having a think about this Gallant here. It's causing him some problems. Already removed his Errant, and now he's having
a big blow.
That is a big blow. I don't think he really wants to charge it because if he does, he's going to get hit back immediately by that Ravager again. So what he could probably do is take the Valiant and have a shoot, but he's not going to do that. Instead, it looks like he's going to take something
for the defensive.
Is that a Gallant or is that the...
That is the Gallant, yeah.
Yeah,
you can tell it's got a big bell on top.
Ah, there you go. Makes things easier. Yeah, that makes things a little bit easier. Yeah. So he's got the Gallant, the Errant's down, he's got 2 Warglaives and a Halberd, and he's got the Valiant as well.
I am interested to see how the Valiant does.
Although if he goes in, he could try and one-shot the thing because he does have the Paragon Gauntlet, remember?
He certainly does.
He only has the 5 attacks, so if he can save his CP reroll, I'm hoping he didn't use it earlier.
The objective is flashing, reminding Adam that it's an objective game.
It's okay, he's still got some Helverins.
Ah,
he's
cool,
all good.
cool.
And some Warglaives, my mistake.
He's aware.
I'm sure he's fine. John's just having fun. John. Just having fun with the button pressing at this point. But that's okay. That's okay. He's going for it. It
So it looked like he shot the melter in, and now he's going for the charge.
He is going for the charge.
Yeah.
Now he's just got to hope that this Paragon gun like absolutely slaps
The other one, yeah.
Yeah, Sophia von Dunkelstern. Sorry, Sion Dolores Sophia von Dunkelstern.
It certainly is.
Into the ground. So 5 attacks. Looks like there's a 1 in there as well on the top hand side. So he's going to hit 4. So it looks like he's
40 tyrannic save.
No, those were wounds. Good lord.
Yeah. So he can survive.
He can survive.
The chances of it surviving.
There's a 50% chance that he's going to survive. He either will
Correct.
or he won't. Which means he needs to pass 17 6 pluses
He certainly
out of
does.
40.
He's rolled 2 sets. This is the 3rd set.
Yeah.
1 more set.
No, well, it depends what the set's of.
I thought
If
it
the
was
set's of
10.
10,
It looks like 10.
34 damage.
Only
goes
34
through.
damage.
Oh, that
Only
was
34.
close.
It's fine.
He was only 10 away.
So that is it. Swap a
Now-
gallant for an errant.
Yes, but
Easily.
that's the Landstrider though.
True.
This can make it a little bit more tricky. And you don't have a full tilt available.
No.
Because you've already used it to absolutely launch into the gallant. So you're effectively giving away the rest of this turn. You might push the rest of your stuff. So if
What
you're
it has-
Linus here, maybe you take your stuff here and you just kind of push it, another wave up towards here and try and cling to it. And then next turn, you don't even need a full tilt in the next turn. Because you've got 2 knights here, and then if you get priority, suddenly we're talking. It's going to be tricky to charge a Valiant just because of the nature of it, because it's got the flamer on top.
You want to kind
However-
of stay away from it in the charge, really, don't you?
Yeah, you want other people to charge it, you don't want to be charging with it.
Yeah.
Now, it is worth noting, the secondary objective for just using Fee is gone.
Yeah, for both of them.
Both players have now dropped points this
they just
tournament.
were like, whatever.
They don't need to get that secondary,
Yeah.
they just need to win the game.
The thing is because Linus basically forced Adam to move the gallant this way, he's not moving this way towards the objectives and getting a charge as well.
That's okay though, because
What is a slight tactical move
if you're
there?
Adam, what you've got here is you can always move a Valiant back towards this section, and then you are kind of looking to shoot upon this,
Yeah.
and then you take one of the Warglaves, push it onto this objective. The thing that you've then got is you've
The
only
game's
got
with
one.
Valiant, it's close range, right?
Yeah,
It
you've
doesn't
only
want
got
to be
one
moving
Warglaive
backwards.
here to pressure this objective, right?
Yeah.
But honestly, I don't know how much shooting Linus has here. He has the Errant, he has the 2 Helverins, and the Helverins are quite good at killing other Armagers.
Yeah, so he has a Paladin, which is the
Yeah.
battle cannon, the Warden with the
Yeah.
Gatling gun, and an Errant as
So
well.
ideally, if you're Adam, I think what you want to do is you want to hold this until the last one, right? Because that way you can keep it behind the big Manufactorum.
The Manufactorum, everybody.
Manufactorum, yep. And then jump
Yeah.
and try and get those points at the end of the turn.
So it should be
We're going to
interesting.
see what Linus is going to activate here. It looks like he's activated his Helverin.
Yeah.
I'm going to use a red.
Helverin's going to go into the gallant.
I'm going to use a red colour
Look at you. You are a
because
boss.
look at BC, mate. You've
That's what
got
he's
red
moved.
here.
Yeah. And we've
you
got red on the screen.
blue over here.
That's amazing.
Yeah,
I can't believe
yeah.
you thought. And Adam's using blue dice. How
He's
convenient
using-
is that?
He's using Steel City Wargaming dice.
What a
is what he's
legend.
using. Those are some old school dice.
Yeah. OGs know about Steel City.
Oh,
Wargaming.
geez, know about Steel City Wargaming. Good grief.
So it's to wound.
Yeah.
Doesn't like it.
Is he going?
Just one wound?
What's he going after here? Is he
Shooting
going
the
after
gallant.
Okay.
Takes the wound, takes 3 damage.
Oof.
Cheeky Helverin. Cheeky Helverin.
But even if Adam, I think what Adam did was fine there, because what you ended up doing is even if you fail to kill the gallant. Oh no, it doesn't work actually like that, because if you fail to kill the gallant that launches off across the board with Landstrider, that will get to fight before you can even use the Terran stratagem to fight again.
Yes, this is true.
So I feel like the Terran stratagem's often a little bit greedy, and it's mainly into shooting knights. So if you can get into something like a Valiant or a Castellan with it, you can really mess stuff up because they don't have the ability to hit you back that hard in close combat because they only have feet. All right, so he's moving the Armiger that I was talking about earlier
Yeah.
first, but he does have the advantage that one of the Helverins is already fired.
Yeah.
So now he even needs to, I think it's unlikely he's going to kill it with the second one.
No, so it looks like he's going in with the Warglaive. I think he's going to go and try and weaken the Errant before it activates.
Okay, yeah.
So it does have the
To be honest,
does have
mate,
the 3
I didn't
damage,
even
yeah.
see it there. It's blending in with the camouflage.
Perfect. So that's where the Errant is.
Very sneaky knight.
Yeah.
So that's going in over in that direction. You do want to be very careful because you don't know what that charge range is for the Errant. I bet he's the thing is though, he's gambling that it's going to have to walk around the hill
Yeah.
and then make a rather large charge. before I can get anything there. Yeah, it doesn't look like that's actually successfully managed to hit anything. But that's okay, not the end of the world. We've still stood on that objective. I'm going to clear out some of these drawings because I forgot I did them.
You're just too excited.
I am. I'm just loving this game, man.
Yeah.
So it looks like Adam is currently in control of the east objective.
Johnny's playing with the objectives once again. He's just loving life.
What is he doing? Someone get some alcohol in him quick. No. Alright.
So,
looks like the other Halverin has moved up for Linus.
Definitely activated, so
This game is so fast.
It is.
It's like watching a MOBA.
It's just great. It's really difficult. They're just both on it. They both want to go for the big win, right? They both
they want to do it in half an hour.
In half
apparently.
Why not?
They just want to go to the bar.
Yeah, they're prepping
done
for
now. It's
Wonderwall
game
for
4.
tonight's club night. That's what they're doing.
Oh dear. As is standard, apparently.
Yeah.
So yeah, now we've both got both the Halverins that have moved. So we're waiting on. I think we're waiting on this Crusader, this big boy, and this big boy.
So I believe we've got the Paladin on the left, the Warden to the middle left, and then the Errant on the right.
Is that not a Gallant?
No, the Gallant died.
I thought there were 2 Gallants because
No,
one
no.
of them has a Paragon's Gauntlet.
No, that was
So what has a Paragon's
the
Gauntlet?
Warden.
That's a Paragon's Gauntlet. So the
Yeah,
middle
so there's a Gallant. There was a Gallant, a Warden, a Paladin, and an Errant, and he's lost the Gallant. So he still has the.
So what is this?
A Warden has the Avenger Gallant.
Oh, it says Warden. I see. Yeah.
Yeah, so this is the Warden here.
Yes. And that one's the
then
one with
got
the big fisty.
Paladin. And you got the. Are you ready? Errant. Look at that.
Oh yeah.
Letters.
This is a great W, Mikey. There you go.
It's just squashed.
Pew. You can just swap it around and it says pew.
Pew, pew, pew.
Pew.
So it looks like it's going with the other Halverin.
It looks
the other
Armiger even, yeah.
Armiger.
Because it's got. So basically, I think the way you set it up here is you've got a Warglaive.
Yeah, Warglaive
over here, and a
Halverin.
Warglaive over here, and a Halverin. So now it says woo.
Woo! We're just having a woo time.
Oh, mate, this works even better. This is a G. If you swap the W out, it says Honest Wargamer.
Oh, amazing.
But he deployed wrong.
Oh my god.
Fucking
What?
hell.
Yeah. But there's a V in the middle as well.
The no,
No,
mate.
forget about the Valiant.
We don't talk about the Valiant. Right, so now it's just doubling down on this
so
objective.
definitely
isn't it?
holding
So
that objective.
I think we know where the Valiant's going then.
Yeah, it's probably just going to go.
I wonder if the Valiant's going to take the objective.
He's probably just going to go to the middle and take that objective. Yeah, that would be a solid game plan.
That would make sense.
Yeah. But we do have 3 other knights to activate yet. 3 big boys. Medium.
Thick fellas.
Thick fellas, not big boy.
No, not.
So it looks like
not
the
chunky,
Paladin's going
Not
next.
Chungus. That's looking alright.
Yeah, so the Paladin does have an auto cannon, doesn't have any special guns.
So Adam has moved up his Warglaive, and now he's sitting on that objective with even more wounds. And in return, we're seeing the Paladin just moving up Linus's left, ready to threaten the other objective. Oh, look at John back round the other side of the table just to turn that on for us.
What a legend.
Is a Valiant not within 6 inches of that objective up the top side, John?
Probably is, but it hasn't activated, so
No, but
we just make him press buttons. We'll make him turn it off. And
surely he just wants to turn it on as soon as he can. Oh, he got some
Robot John.
loves turning it on.
So I think he's going to be going with the Paladin. He's going to be going for the Halverin.
Yeah, I mean, he could go for Halverin because the Halverin gives him kind of speed. He doesn't really want to force his Gallant into the centre of the board just yet.
No.
And if you can take your Halverin, stick it, I'm just going to go back to the blue side for Adam. If Adam can take his Halverin and put it here, now at this point, Linus has to deal with it. So Linus can either deal with it by just trying to shoot it, in which case he's got a few unreliable guns in terms of a battle cannon, and he's got the Warden, which is wounding on 5s, and he's got an Errant, which could have a low number of shots, which is...
Yeah, exactly.
It's unreliable.
It's quite far away
Or
as
he
well.
can go for the safe play, because if he risks that and he doesn't get it, he's now in trouble because that's potentially 3 objectives and the bonus point that Adam is picking up, which may mean that he feels he needs to not take that risk and instead push something into the centre of the board that can either kill it or hold the objective over it.
Yeah.
The problem then is, if you stick either the Paladin or the Warden in the centre of the board,
You're gonna get retaliated.
you are going to get retaliated by the Paragon's Gauntlet Gallant in the top side by Adam, and that's something you really want to do. So if you can neutralise this Helverin right now over here
It's like 3D
doesn't
damage.
need to force anything into the center of the board. So
Yeah.
you might as well start trying to get those lucky shots off now, so he doesn't need to take those hot.
It looks
risk.
like he popped into the Gallon just
Place.
to try and slow him down. With the
That's
battle cannon.
that's a potential giant
The
as
Gallon
well.
has 13 wounds.
Yeah. The Gallon only has 13 wounds,
It does.
so that's not quite enough to slow it down. But maybe if you can drop it again on the Overwatch, you can now make it hit on 3s rather than
Yeah.
4s.
There's still
which would
2
be a
knights
big
to
swing.
activate as well, so if they
Oh,
can pop a few...
Adam's had a nudge of that objective.
Here we go. Looks like a
Disqualify.
He's put it back. He's put it
Oh,
back.
he heard me, he heard me.
No.
It was an unfavourable nudge anyway. But even then, it's like, I'm trying to work out the distance between this Helverin over here and this thing over here. So, that's a very nice arrow actually. I'm getting better at
You've
this.
had a lot of practice.
I've had a lot of practice just messing around with
Game
arrows
2 for
all
us.
over the place. Yeah, yeah.
It does say game 3 on the stream, but it's actually game 4. This is the final round.
Oh, good grief. It even said game 3 on the Twitter notification we put out.
Fantastic.
Wait, just, although, I think that...
I imagine it'll automatically update from a magic robot.
Ready. A magic alcohol-fueled robot. And it looks like, so what it looks
So the
like
Helverin
Adam's
is
doing
going to take out the other
is shooting
Helverin.
into this Helverin.
Yeah.
That
There we
is
go.
just
43
dreadful, isn't
shots.
it? Look at that.
Oh,
Oh, that's only 5. That's a
shots,
double
yeah.
2, a single 1 and a 3.
Jesus.
Until he gets... that is bad.
Freeze to hit.
But that's a little bit better.
Okay.
He hits all of them, so he needs
I
4
like
to
these
wound.
dice, I can see them.
We've got Steel City Wargaming on him.
Yeah,
So that's 3 wounds.
3 wounds, yeah.
AP -1, damage 3.
Here we go.
If Linus fails a bunch of these, this could be big.
Crucial.
If he fails 2, which 50-50 he does, that could be a damage. Oh,
took
yeah, he
6
does.
wounds.
He failed 2 out of the 3, so he's taken 6 Tyrannuses.
It
I
looks
don't
like
know
he's
how many
taken
6
6
we
wounds.
rolled, so it looks like he's taken 6, which means
Yeah.
that Helverin is now down a threshold meat. It's a little bit harder for
Certainly
these
is.
units down here
To start
kind
jumping
of-
on the objectives.
and start hitting these as well.
Yeah.
Which means now you need this to come and deal with that. So if you get the Valiant, you can either try and commit to this side, or you can absolutely shore up this section by taking up
Yeah.
this particular knight. And maybe being a bit vague, and I'm sorry about that stream, but I just need to be really careful. The people next door, at the end of the day, they are playing for the tournament, and I don't want to
We'll
give
make sure we
anything
don't
away
tell
about,
everyone. Yeah.
of course, about extra kind
We
of...
could have ideas.
Exactly,
they
we
might
can
not
have
those
ideas, and we don't really want to influence the game in any way if we can at all avoid it.
So it looks like... Is he going to do it? Is he doing it?
So he's taking
He's doing
the
it.
Warden.
Yeah. Keeping it in
Is he
maximum
running
range.
away?
He's running away.
Oh, right, now we've got this... Right,
sneaky
come on.
Warden.
So I'm just going to take this green pen,
Yeah, draw a
because
warden.
someone has got a real
Draw around the base.
fetish, I'm going to, about taking knights and sticking them just off the bottom of the camera while we're casting.
Yeah, so the Warden looks like he's made the maximum range but can still shoot the Gallant. Because if he gets 1 wound through,
It gets thresholded.
it does get bracketed. Yeah.
Although that's...
There we go.
And the issue that Adam currently has here is he's running House Terran, which
Yeah.
means he does not have access to Machine Spirit Resurgent
Nope.
to make sure he can keep moving and keep hitting at normal profiles.
Exactly.
So if you can knock him down a threshold, that is much more important than if Adam can knock one of the big knights for Linus down a threshold.
Yeah.
I'm going to take this weird moustache looking thing off
I
the
enjoyed
Helverins.
it.
You enjoyed the moustache on the Helverin. Alright, that's fine.
So he's went in with the Gatling cannon.
Right, I need to put my moustache back on one second.
Yeah.
Just put the, I'm just going to colour it in. So, 1 second. Oh, crap.
No, that's terrible,
That's
Tom.
too big, that's too big.
We need
Don't
John to do the
even-
art.
Don't even say it. I need you. Alright, come here.
You can do it. You can do this. Steady.
Mate, I can't. Have you seen how much sugar
You've got a
I've
Tinder date after this. Are you ready?
I don't have a Tinder
You
date.
look very
after this.
nice, you know.
I have a girlfriend. I don't have a Tinder date.
Are you sure, Tom? It says
Yes.
it right there on the screen.
He lies.
The screen would never lie.
He lies. I don't even have Tinder on my phone.
He's lying.
Use it all dicks. Alright.
So, I don't know. I think the Gallant has bracketed now.
The Gallant has bracketed, but it's okay.
We're looking at the lists again.
Why?
Reason. I don't know why we're looking at the lists.
Alright,
robot-
shall we cross off the knights that have been killed so far?
Yeah, let's have a
So,
go through it. So we've
The
lost
Valiant as a big green light. That's
big
alive.
tick. No, we can have a tick. Draw a tick,
Oh,
Tom.
fine.
There for
Alright,
that.
so that's alive.
Yes.
The Gallant
He's-
with the Paragon gun. No, that's alive as well.
alive, yeah.
But just about. It's taken. I think it might have taken down a threshold.
The 2 Warglaives and the
The
Helverin.
Errant is dead.
That was a strange cross, Tom.
I'm baiting the chat, alright. We got Warglaive back to life, Warglaive back to life, the Helverin back to life.
Yeah.
And then on the side of Linus, we've got
So he's
Scion Dolores Sophia von
Mr.
Dunkelstern.
Von
I've forgotten to do the
Dunkelstern.
names for
It's
Adams,
fine.
but it's okay.
Mr.
Which
Von-
is
dead.
dead. We've also got Lord Scion Vandus von Dunkelstern,
Yeah.
which is...
You can't put any on him
Alive.
because he's actually not on screen.
Well, he is on one of the screens. So
Somewhere.
can I just do a little... I'll do this so it looks like a little tick if you zoom in. Right, then we've got Scion Marshal Elsa von Dunkelstern.
Who is
which
alive.
Which is alive.
Yes.
Scion Marshal Eric von Dunkelstern.
Who's alive.
Who is alive. Huskal Greta von Dunkelstern.
Yes. Who's also alive.
Huskal Hans von Dunkelstern.
Who's also
So
alive.
basically,
They're both lost
we've
one
lost
night.
2 lights and we've got a sink that's kind of towards the bottom section.
Boom. And we're
Right,
back.
you know what's happened now? I've got to get rid of this, which also means I need to redraw the base of this bloody warden.
I can't believe it. It's actually
Which is-
terrible.
Which
Can you
is...
remember how it is?
I'm out. I'm there.
That'll do.
It looks like the hill from
So the
Teletubbies.
Valiant, the Valiant has moved right into middle of the board. Grab that objective.
What's he doing?
And I'm-
He's going straight aggressive with
And
that.
it's like the thing is, the harpoon gun could do some real damage.
I mean, if he wants to get up there, 12
The
inch range, just
goes to
harpoon
the
something.
hits.
Wait, the harpoon's only 12 inch range. What are you talking about, fam?
Oh, okay. Well, why is he shooting it? Oh, he's shooting the missile. I apologise.
That's why I just running up, just wiggling his hips.
So the missile is shooting into here.
Who can't draw straight arrows now?
Stop pressuring me.
I'm not pressuring you. I wasn't going to go and say anything, but you started this. You started this. All right, that's fine. So he's having a shoot at the arrow on my bottom side just to try and get that pressure on the right hand side so his Warglaives can roam free, as we were talking
like
about
5
a couple minutes ago. Looks
5
like
damage
he gets
went
some
through.
damage.
Tyrannus saves. Not sure if
Ooh.
he made any.
Not quite sure, but he has taken some damage down on that errant, which is good because if Adam gets priority now, he can do some serious damage and then drop the Warglaives in with a double thermal lances.
Yeah,
and
have a
go
real
pew
fun time.
pew. Although that said,
Now the errant.
here comes that boy.
What is the space age contraption the bottom player is using?
So this, apparently he's got 8 of them. So it's his little helping kit. So he's got. I'm just going to draw this. So this is like a little stand thing.
That's for his
So
template.
that's for his templates and his maelstrom objectives. And he's got lots of little slots that kind of go down the centre here.
It's really cool, to be fair. There's
for
got
his
holding
maelstrom
stratagems
cards,
and stuff like that.
He's got a little dice holder here. He's got some more dice holders here.
Lots of different types of dice. I think wound counters than actual general D6s.
Yeah, it's really cool. And then on top of it,
It's like you're actually drawing a robot.
and then he's got a beep boop, and then he's got the lid is also a dice tray.
Very
As you can
convenient.
see here.
Look at that.
And now I'm just going to draw the dashboard. There you go. And then it looks like a DJ mixer.
Perfect.
There you go.
Don't forget to draw the warden back on. Never forget about the warden.
Mate, we will forget about the warden if we don't leave some kind of wiggle on the bottom side. That's fine. It's all good. It's also made of like some very nice wood. I don't know if it's solid or a veneer, but it looks very, very
It's
nice.
very pretty.
I'll have to get the details on where to buy one of these contraptions from. But it is pretty cool.
So
Looks
Adam has
like...
lost an arm ago.
Did that just take a thermal cannon to the face?
Certainly did.
So it looks to me like that Aaron has walked up, he's going to thermal cannon one Warglaive off,
And then punch the
and he's
other.
going to punch the other one in the face. And that leaves Adam in a really weird spot. Because what he has is this, what he has left is this Valiant,
Yep.
this Gallant, and this Helverin. Now, he is then in a position where if he takes the Valiant over here to try and hold this objective, which is the only thing he can do, because I'm assuming he's going to lose this,
Yep.
he has to first off kill this errant, but also he's losing pressure over this objective over here. Now, the way he can compensate for that is he can take his Gallant and put it there, but then he's losing all pressure
Off this
kind
side.
of on this side.
Where there are 2 knights.
Yeah. Because now he can walk his Helverin in, but the Helverin has no support, because if he walks his Helverin in, he's got to walk the Gallant off. So what Adam's probably going to have to do is give up an objective this turn. So he's going to have to walk, unless he can get a massive full tilt across the board,
Yeah.
which I don't think he can. Oh, he does have Landstrider, so he can
does.
potentially do it. He has Landstrider, so he can potentially get a massive full tilt across the board with his Gallant and try and contest this, drag the Valiant back, and
It's like
then
5
just...
wounds onto the wall
But the problem is he still can't take his Helverin.
Not just 2 wounds.
He still can't take his Helverin and pressure this objective until the Valiant has killed absolutely everything. So what he wants to do, I think, is he needs to take this knight, but again I'm being vague, just to be easier. with the other players and drag it over here, because that way in 2 turns he can get it over to here and then start pressuring again.
Yeah.
And then Valiant can start trying to pressure this objective afterwards, because if he needs to take out this Errant, I think.
Yeah,
absolutely needs
so
to.
The Errant didn't actually do that much damage. He only did 3 wounds to it.
If he only did 3 wounds to that Warglaive, and now that is very important, because what it means is, because of this Warglaive has lived, he can take it, drag it back out of combat over here, and now suddenly he doesn't need to drag his entire army over to this side to try and hold this objective again. He can just try and kill this. But then he's taken the gamble of whether or not he thinks this Helverin can take out the Warglaive. Now, I would probably say I don't think it can, and therefore Linus will need to place.
So the Errant took 11 damage in return.
Warglaives. So that means that the Warglaive has 9, and this Errant took 4 damage earlier as well. So that means it's taken 15 damage, so it also has 9.
Yeah.
So that would mean this objective over here is contested unless he passed one of the Tyrannus saves early, which means he's probably 1 wound up.
Wow, priority roll comes in. Oh, don't know what it is.
Which means I think this Errant must have 10 wounds because this objective is being held. So he must have passed one of his ones.
So it's 4-1 to Linus, and Linus has priority.
It is, because he's got 1 point for holding this, 1 point for holding this, and 1 point for holding this. Because he held both the central objectives, he gets a bonus point.
Yeah.
And Linus got priority.
Big.
And Linus getting priority is very, very big here, because it gives him another chance with this Errant to try and remove this Warglaive.
Which he needs to do.
Because, and I think what you probably do is, the one you activate here first is this. Because if you don't, it gives Adam an opportunity to take this knight over here and drag it back a little bit.
Yeah.
That way, he now opens up the possibility to be shooting this fella.
It looks like he's going with the Paladin first.
But even if you... Well, this can work. Because if you go the Paladin first, and then you say, right, okay, Adam, it's your turn to take this Warglaive and drag it back, you're still going to chase it down. But if you are forced into a position where you have to charge it, now you're opening yourself up to a Gallant. But you're not opening yourself up to that Gallant if this Paladin is being rammed down Adam's throat and he needs to deal with this as well.
Paladin is going for the Gallant. It's only a 5-inch charge, and the Gallant has 9 wounds left.
Oh, that's big.
So he's rotated his Iron Shield to try and save him this round.
This is important, because if this Gallant goes down, I think it's going to be very difficult for Adam to come back. But if it doesn't, that Paragon Gauntlet is going to take its big meaty fist,
shove it where you don't want it,
wrap it round the Paladin's face, and this game swings the other way. This is such an important section of the game now. If this Gallant can live, the
Stubber has done a wound, Tom.
On the Overwatch?
No, on the way in.
Oh, so it's down to 8.
Yeah, so that's taking...
Oh, that's going to make it harder, man. That's
going to
make it harder.
I keep telling you.
It's not got free. That's got 3 damage on it.
No,
right, there we are then.
There is a 3 damage Stubber in the event.
There is. And that knight has killed more than any other knight, I believe, in the event. So here we go.
The battle cannon goes through to do 3 damage, so the Gallant has 4 wounds.
I think this is the swing play.
Now
John's having fun with the objectives again. Oh, that
misses with the Overwatch.
Oh, or is that? Oh, yeah. It's only heavy stubbers in an Iron Storm anyway.
It's a melter gun. And
it is.
It's just one single melter gun on the Gallant.
I only rolled a 5, so it didn't mean
charge range.
Quite get
Need
through.
a 5.
This is big.
He's done it. He's done it.
All right. Now he needs to make sure he doesn't absolutely whiff the close combat.
Here we go. He's big. He doesn't have any special weapons, so he's just chainsword or feet.
But it's feet.
I think he's probably... To be honest,
I'll have to say...
I'd split. I'd go 2 into the sword and rest into the feet. I don't know. I feel like that
multiplication works there. So he's only got 4 attacks, right?
So going with the sword.
So he's got... Oh, so it also means that he can get more efficiency out of that seat command point reroll as well.
So it does.
Which is really important for him. So
he's
3 hits with the sword. 2 wounds. So if he passes one of these 6 pluses, I would CPU. Oh! Hitting me!
Made both saves! Look at that. Look at that spot.
Oh!
Wow.
That was huge!
Rolled a double 6 save, and that is lit.
Oh my word.
Wow. Oh
I was just about to say, if I was Adam, I'd CP reroll one of those if both of them fails.
Because
that is so big.
Now
he doesn't take damage. That's absolutely insane. Here comes a Paragon Gauntlet.
1 hit.
Yeah.
2 hits, sorry.
No, he hits on freeze. He hits on freeze because he's not down to his lowest profile yet, and it's Gallant, which means he hits on 2s in base.
This is true. I know he's only got 4 wounds left. Because
He's only got 4
killed-
wounds
He
left.
did some in shooting.
Oh,
So he's got
yeah, but
3
I
hits
thought
so
he had
far.
9 wounds and he took 1 from the stubber.
And then from...
Ah, right, so he needed to pass both. He needed to
So
pass
CP.
both.
So he's got just 3 hits. There you go, 2's to wound.
But now Adam
go.
can activate anyway.
He's failed 1.
He's failed 2! It's okay. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
8 damage though.
Adam's going to get another chance.
He certainly does.
Because what he can do is he can now activate his Gallant next and say,
swing again.
go on then, mate.
Yeah.
Go on then. And if he has enough CP, he can fight again this phase. Because he's tearing. So as he's tearing...
Don't shout.
No, he knows.
It's
He knows.
stressful.
He
Very
knows.
stressful.
He knows. That's why he's taking it. This is such a this is such a swing action.
Oh my god. What's going to happen next?
So basically, it's either going to be he's going to go for the safe play. I don't know how many CP he has.
No.
If he has the CP, he can fight again as Terran here. If he doesn't have the CP or doesn't feel he can take the or feels he needs to take the risk to keep the CP on his side, he can say, right, I'm activating again.
See,
But he doesn't need to do it immediately.
No.
He can keep himself in close combat and
he
then
can't
go
shoot.
later.
Yeah.
I believe he's still got this Valiant to shoot, right?
Yeah, the Valiant hasn't activated. There's only been one
So
activation
it's
this
probably
round.
going to end up being the Helverin activating now, as you can see, to hold this objective over here, because it's going to be very difficult to pressure it.
Yeah,
Also,
so basically we just heard him say, he said, I'm not going to activate the Gallant first because I can just leave it in combat.
exactly.
And it can't get
Well, it's
shot.
the same with this Warglaive on the right hand side as well.
Yeah.
And it means that now you have to fight this Helverin and this
Warden.
Warden. I can't tell where it is because it's off a board. Either the Valiant, which is fully healthy, or this Helverin, which is fully healthy. Now, there's a good chance if you fire both of those there, you can kill this Helverin and try and take it off. But that means you leave a Valiant completely unscathed and it's doing whatever it wants for the rest of the
Yeah,
turn.
you don't want that Valiant running around. It is the thing is Adam said he was using it as bait, but like for this, it's just warding off the middle of the table, right? You don't want that harpoon getting in.
Yeah.
You don't want the flamer getting in.
Either way, it's a lesser of two evils.
So Stubber did a wound.
Shut up.
Just thought I'd let you know that the Stubber just did a wound.
Oh, for goodness sake. With the Stubber on top of the Helverin, it's -1 to hit.
It certainly is.
It's so powerful, man.
The
You just can't
heavy
contain
Stubber,
the power.
heaviest of
The heavy
Stubber.
Stubber.
Did you know they halved in points in Jack to Approve, Tom?
The Stubbers?
Yes, they
Oh
are now
my.
2 points each rather than 4 points. Never forget.
Sounds like a heavy bolter.
Yeah.
A storm bolter, my
Storm
mistake.
bolter, Yeah.
Yeah. Or a twin shuriken catapult.
Yeah.
Although it looks like what Lance is going for now. He's not even going to stick in the combat. He's going to jump out.
He
He's
doesn't
going to
need
have a
to.
thermal cannon, and then he's going to walk in and go boop.
Yeah. So he's going for
All
a
over
cheeky
again.
move. Just staying over, just over an inch. So he can shoot and then just charge back in if he
Yeah,
wants
if he
to.
wants to.
I mean, you could take the Overwatch, but it's probably a good risk to take. when
Yeah,
you
I
get
don't
the
think
thermal
I don't
cannon
think
out.
he has enough. I don't think he's low enough on wounds for it to be a big concern taking him out of Overwatch again, right?
Yeah.
So he can just. I don't even know if you thermal cannon the Valiant here. I don't know how much you gain from doing it. I mean, it's pretty luck reliant.
Yeah.
You've got to. Well, I think he's got 3 shots, right? Mm-hmm. Unless it's a stubber. 6 shots.
6
with
shots
the big
from the
gun.
cannon.
Now, is it going into the Valiant or is it going into the Warglaive?
Yeah.
Probably should go into the Valiant because if you're pretty confident you can kill this Warglaive.
Yeah, 4 wounds from the thermal cannon.
4
4
up,
up,
so
so
it
it's
means it's a
a
Valiant.
Valiant,
Yeah.
Fails once, it's D6. D6 damage goes in.
Ooh.
5 damage.
5 damage.
Look at
So
that.
that leaves a
Beautiful hand
Valiant
from Adam there.
on some combination of just under 24 wounds.
Yeah. So,
You've still got the Warden to fire as well. You've still got Helverin
this is
on
the
side.
Overwatch. 4 damage
Damage.
from the Warglaive back into the Errant as it charges back in.
Another hit. Is that Malgan on the top? No. I don't know what he's firing now. But
That was
either
3
way.
shots from the thermal. So the melter gun on top did
Right,
some
I
wounds,
see.
and then the thermal lance went back in.
And then
It
it
didn't-
did. He got 3 shots on a
didn't
6,
hit.
but didn't actually hit.
Unlucky.
Never mind.
So the Errant strikes. What will he go with?
Now
The
let's
sword?
see if he whiffs another.
He's gone with the
combat.
sword. So he re-rolls hits when he charges in.
He just rolled it back into his pool of dice.
I know, I apologise. 1 save.
Not another
No, it does fail, so that Warglaive is dead. Does it blow up?
CP. Is he CPing it?
It does explode. D3 mortal wounds back in.
3.
3 wounds. Which he can't ignore.
That's alright. That's
not too
alright
bad.
for Adam, man.
Not too shabby.
Like, I think after the scenario that happened on the top side, you can't really be disappointed with that.
So the
happening
Errant
there.
only has 6 wounds remaining from
Oh,
the
that's-
absolute massive retaliation from the Warglaive in the previous turn.
This is such a finely balanced game.
Yeah. It looked like it was going to swing.
The thing I'm worried about now is you've got on the side of Linus, a very wounded knight over here, a Helverin over here, and a Warden over here.
Yeah.
How on earth do you deal with this?
It's such a tough call because the errant.
Yeah, so here we are. We're now taking the Valiant, and it's going to go straight into the errant.
It only has 6 wounds. It could easily take it out with the Flamer if it can get in range. Which I imagine
Does he want
will.
to take the risk though? Because he's got a decent number of wounds left on the Valiant. I don't know if he wants to take a risk with it.
I think he's doing it. He's taking the risk. Sometimes you've just got to play big, right?
Well, this is the thing, he's just walking off the objective, which is fine, because if he can remove Linus very quickly, he can just stand on all the objectives and go, aha. Although that said, he's only got 3 knights remaining.
Yeah.
So it's going to be a bit of a... So he can take 3 objectives. Even if you have 2 knights remaining, it's not a big deal, because he can get 3 points a turn, which is a 3-point swing, 3 points on 3-point swing. So
I think what Adam's doing, because he's wanting to wait for the Warden to activate, so that can only shoot the Valiant or the Helverin, so his Gallant can then punch the Warden,
also
punch the Paladin, and then walk out of combat.
Also, I have a feeling, because this is so low, that's going to blow up and kill everyone in reasonable distance. So just back away, stay away from that.
So the Flamer is going into the Errant. It's fine to hit,
I don't think he's within 6 inches, but I think he's just sacking off the objectives to a degree now.
Yeah. So it's only 3 wounds.
Okay.
Save 1. 2 sets of 3, so 6 damage goes through. Oh no, it's 2 wounds.
If it's 6 damage, it kills the Errant.
No, he passed 2. So he only takes 2 wounds. I apologise, it's only 2 damage, not 3.
6 shots.
So this is the Siege Breakers. 6 shots.
Ooh, this is tense.
Ooh,
I think he's 6 sixes. He's still wargaming dice. I need to bust him back out again.
I like how we both went really high when he rolled 3 6s.
Ooh, 6s!
The missile. Here we go. The Siege Breaker. Hits.
Oh.
The 6. Oh, it's off the screen. 6 to wound. Doing 6 damage. 2. Oh.
CP.
No, he's doing. So the Errant must be on 2 wounds.
That's a very hurty
Errant is on.
It's a very hurty.
So it's got 2 wounds left. So he's moved off the objective as well.
Yeah.
Unlucky.
It means we're doing a very good job of being quiet.
Yes.
Yeah.
Indeed. We're having controlled excitement.
Apart from the double 6 where I killed the eardrums of everyone. It was like, but that was such a big swing though.
It was, yeah. There we go. John there with the remote. What a legend. So,
I honestly think that Adam can give Linus a 2-point lead in just this turn, as like in isolation.
So it looks like he's going to go with the Warden next, which is the Heidi Warden, the sneaky boy. So it looks like he's going to jump on the objective, probably deal with the Helverin because he can't shoot the Gallant.
If Adam gets priority next turn,
could be very
this is going to be absolute carnage.
Yes.
Because what's going to happen?
The Gallant will be able to
mathematically, what's going to happen is Adam is going to remove
this boy.
And if Linus starts trying to pressure this,
then the Gallant
walks in, just thumps it.
Yep.
And then it's done.
However, the Gallant does only have 4 wounds left.
It does. So maybe if Linus,
he's only hitting on falls.
Maybe if Linus gets that lucky Overwatch,
he's going with the Helverin.
He's going with the Helverin.
Going the safe bet.
The only thing that Adam has left to do is the Gallant,
and then
which means the Gallant's going to do it, and then the Warden is to hit the Gallant.
Yeah.
But he's still got rotate iron shields on.
Certainly does.
When he was shot
to wound with its
it will be 5 to wound. Then it becomes a very tense game that Linus is in slight control because of
tense.
Yeah. Oh, this is a hard game.
There's a lot of hits.
Brilliant final. This is a good one to have as a final.
6 wounds from the Helverin into the other Helverin.
Oh my.
So
that's 4 plus saves, so that's average 9 damage.
I'm pretty sure it's the Helverin. We'll find out. He's failed a few OC2.
Failed 2.
6
so
damage.
That was above average.
Yep, so the Helverin's limping. The other Helverin. That's the thing, like, you think the Helverins are like really bad, but when other people have Helverins, they're really
no, you don't.
Deal with them out.
Only one person's the Helverins are bad.
I think they're really good. In the night meta,
yeah, they
struggle.
They are really good.
Yeah.
I still run 9 of these things.
Yeah, why not?
They're alright.
Oh, okay. Adam's going for an interesting move.
Okay.
It looks like he wants to move closer to the objective.
Yeah. But in so doing, he's taking a risk. I think he's a little bit tilted now. Because I think he's tilted by the fact that he didn't stick his Valiant on. And now he's doing everything. I don't think he does. I don't think he needs to.
It's risky.
I don't think he even needs to take this risk.
No, he should have
He's
just
doing
taken
it.
combat personally.
Well, he's going to stay there. He's going to take the Overwatch now.
Shot the that'll go to
If Adam dies on Overwatch here,
I'll be so unlucky.
I think it's game if Adam dies on Overwatch here.
God, why did he do that?
Because he wants the point. He's worried about this points difference now. Because this isn't an insignificant points difference, especially when we only have 3 models left each. I'm trying to get the mouse around. The DPI is a little bit low. So this is a decent points
He's got
difference.
11 shots with a battle cannon on Overwatch. 11 shots? Oh my god.
Oh.
This is tense. One hit. One hit.
It means that Adam's okay.
It means Adam lives. Literally.
But
Unless
it
the
also means Adam's
autocannon.
hitting on 4s with his Paragon.
Unless the autocannon.
Oh.
If
Heavy
he's
stuff.
Heavy stuff.
I think he passed his save though.
He did pass his save, so he charges in.
You get, so with Terran, you get 3d6, take the 2 highest for your charge,
right.
and he gets a +2 for Blind Strike as well. He's also now within 6 inches of that objective. But he needs to kill this.
I'm literally
If
shaking.
he doesn't kill this,
That is,
what is that now? As a paladin, right?
that's a paladin, yeah, it's got a
he d-
sword.
If he doesn't kill this paladin, that paladin's going to turn around and whop him in the head.
Yeah.
Unless he rolls a
Here
bunch
we
of
go.
6s again.
Here we go. Hitting
This
on
is
fours.
big. Hitting on 4s.
How many 6s can he
Oh,
roll?
look at
oh
Linus.
my god.
Oh, that's not great.
He's whiffed.
Oh, that's bad.
No, that's it. That is the...
No, it's
So the
not quite.
Ravager
It's not
comes
quite
back.
it. It's not quite it. He's got CPs, and he's got double, and he's got 6s with AP -3.
CP reroll because he failed to wound. Nothing happened.
No one died.
Super
Do you know
whiff.
what that means?
My-
Adam gets that objective.
Fantastic.
I can't.
If this
I
isn't
feel
final
really
TV,
weird
I don't-
commentating this game because I have no idea
What is happening?
Well, I think I do, and then it happens, and it doesn't happen in any kind of way that I would expect it to happen.
No, this is... I can't believe that just happened. Like, double whiff from both... I
And
mean,
he's
both knights are limping, but... I mean, one of them should have died,
Yes.
realistically.
It's like they're hitting each other with fish when we're trying to hit each other with Paragon gauntlets. See, I made a Monty Python reference.
That was
You're welcome.
fantastic. Neat.
Yeah.
That's as strong as it gets.
That's as strong as it gets.
Yes. And
Yeah.
Errant's fine hanging over there with his one wound, tis but a flesh wound, all that rubbish, you know.
Although I think Linus might have managed to sneak this objective on the
Yeah,
left hand side.
so because
of the
Adam
number
been
of wounds.
piling
Although
into base contact, he's piled in afterwards and been able to grab that objective. So I think we have... That is all the knights gone, I believe.
I think so. So that would probably be 8-2
Looks like
to
it.
Linus. In which case, it's going to become very difficult for Adam to start coming back on this one.
Strong.
But we just need to double check the wound count on this left hand objective, because if that wound count is even or in Adam's favour, that's very, very good.
That'll be a big
Because
swing.
that's at least a 3-point swing.
Yeah.
Because now you're stopping 2 objective points, so not only 1 for Linus holding this, you're also stopping him from getting the bonus point for holding both side objectives.
Yeah.
And then you're getting 1 yourself.
Indeed. Okay.
So that's a big swing.
So,
Alright. We just need to wait for information.
wait for it.
And then we need to wait for priority roll.
Is the warden gone yet?
That's
No,
the
the
point.
warden
Warden
hasn't
hasn't
gone.
gone. And
The
this is
sneaky
actually
boy.
this is actually the best scenario that you could have had for Adam,
Because
apart
again, he
from this
can't get
paladin
shot.
piling in. Because again, he can't get shot. I don't think it'll matter because what this warden's going to do is
kill
he's
the
going to
Helverin.
shoot the Helverin, and the Helverin's going to go down. Because I don't think he's going for a Valiant. Because I don't even think he has line of sight to a Valiant. Let's have a
No.
quick look. Now you see that precision line. You can see
beautiful waterfall there, Tom.
he doesn't have line of sight to the Valiant, which means he's only shooting the Helverin.
There you go. Avenger Gatling Cannon. Does wound on 5 still, because he had to
He does.
7.
He does.
But, you know,
He's only got
2
6
damage
wounds
each.
left because he took 6 from
Certainly did.
the other Helverin, but
Yeah.
it did a bunch of wounds. So we'll
How
just
many
see how
wounds? Just
this
2
resolves
wounds?
itself. Just 2.
Albums? Yeah, so past 1. So 2 damage.
You pass 1 or pass 2?
Just 1. One was a 3 and a 6. So they got 4 wounds left.
Yeah.
Wait
Which
for it,
means,
Tom.
well, it's not even about necessarily killing it here. It's about making sure it has few. Oh, here he comes with his remote control. It's
Here
about
we
making
go.
sure that you have. Yeah. So now it means that Linus has more wounds on this objective, which means it's going to be 8 to a 2.
Oh dear. That
Which
is
makes
tough.
it very tricky for Adam. But if Adam can get a really strong turn in here, this has only got a couple of wounds left, remember?
Yeah.
This one's got a couple of wounds left. And these guys are kind of...
Happy.
They're
just chilling.
They're just chilling, but they are shooting his stuff. You need to stop his stuff from getting killed.
Yeah.
If Adam can stop dying...
Okay, priority roll.
This is big. Adam needs this.
Don't know what that was. What does that
It looks
roll?
like a 5 to me.
It's off the screen.
I can't see that.
It's a 6.
Did Adam get priority roll?
Adam gets
priority.
priority. Here we go.
So that means...
This is
So
a
what's it gonna
big
take?
choice. I
So
think
I can't-
it's
I
an
don't-
obvious choice.
I think
Because
if he takes the gallant,
he's going to lose.
he's going to lose the gallant.
But at least he's going to kill it.
But it means that now... But if you do...
unless they both fluff.
What I think
could
but
happen.
Here's the thing: if Adam, I need to whisper this because it's very important. If Adam takes the gallant, he kills this.
Yeah.
Okay?
The Gallon gets shot.
No, not quite. What Linus does is he takes the errant and he tries to deal.
The Gallon's going first.
Yeah.
The Errant does only have a couple of wounds left though.
Because
He's not strong enough.
there's no way the gallant can keep itself safe.
No.
Because you're not going to kill this.
Gallant is going for it. It's just going straight in, forced to hit. 3 hits. Oh my
Twos.
god. Two. It's crashed.
I heard a fuck.
We're going
Oh, 2 1s again! Oh, CP reroll. CP reroll.
Oh my god. 2 wounds, 16 damage. Can he save it?
Tearing it. I don't know how many.
15 damage. Here we go.
13.
Made 3.
13 damage.
Is he dead?
Tearing to fight again.
Oh.
He's fighting again.
He's got to.
He's burning CP.
He's got
like
to fight again. Yeah, he's doing it.
Bill Gates burns money out of
Here
it.
we go.
Like,
Oh god.
oh, that's okay. So he's hit 5 times out of 10. That's average.
2 wounds.
2 more.
Here we go. First one. Failed them all, I think.
This is so close.
Does he? He's dead. Does he explode? Doesn't explode. That's the
All right.
paladin
So
god.
now I'm very interested to see what Linus picks here, because he could go for the easy choice and just remove the gallant.
This is squeaky time.
Squeaky bum time. That is Adam that needs to put the pressure on because he's behind in points, and it's not an insignificant number
I'm
of
so
points.
excited.
It's
This
a
is
good
so.
game.
This is so stressful.
Look at, and as soon as that
Good old
happens, John comes
coming in.
across.
Hashtag
Come on, put a
stubborn
blow in
meta.
it, John. Put a blow in it.
Stubborn meta.
Yeah.
There we go. Still a meta, like fancy candy lights.
Still a meta.
Here we go. Linus to go.
He's got. That's the point. I forgot that this bad boy
This chap
has
who
a Paragon
has 4
Gauntlet.
wounds, does still have Paragon Gauntlet. But it looks like he's going to go with the Errant first. Stay within
But
6.
if Adam can get a chance with this Valiant and go a Lamau and kill this
He takes that on.
and this, now I don't think there's a way that Linus gets points, but Adam gets 4. So it'll be 8-6
This is big.
unless Linus kills the Helverin, because I actually think at this point the Helverin here is higher priority than this Gallant.
Yeah.
Because the Gallant's already moved. You know the
So the
Gallant
thermal
stands.
cannon's going into
Because
the Gallant.
if you kill the Helverin, you
Oh, no, it's the
you get this objective and you get this objective. That's not generating you any bonus points.
Nope.
And the Gallant's too weak to do anything realistically.
Yeah.
It's not getting all the way over here. The Helverin will kill it before it does that.
Yeah.
So I think this is still Linus is to lose.
The Gallant has 2 wounds left because the auto cannon did 2 wounds. 5 shots from the thermal cannon. 5 hit.
2 wounds, 2 invulnerable saves on the Gallant,
He's going to CP it. 3 wounds.
3 invulnerable saves.
So he's going for the Gallant. D6 damage.
1.
These are 2.
Does
Yeah,
it
so
work?
that is the Gallant dead.
Right, the Gallant's dead. So now what I think you do if you're Linus, you just take the
Take the Helverin
Paladin
out.
and you kill the Helverin.
He's
And then at
ignored
that
the
point,
bait.
well, this is the point, you only have the Valiant, and the Valiant can't walk around enough objectives. So if the Valiant can only get 1 point per turn each, so 1, 2, 3, he's getting to 5 points.
Yeah.
So
That
if
is-
this
could be
goes
game.
down, that's game over.
Yeah. So what will the Helverin do in retaliation?
Run away. Oh, look, there it goes.
Off he pops.
See ya.
So he's just he's taken damage already, so he's just going to be relying on the guns at this point. The
It's
other
only
Helverin.
got 4 wounds left.
Yeah.
And then he's going to take that and fire it at the other Helverin and hope he can get
Linus
lucky.
is being keen with it. So
There it
Helverin's
is.
going to try and take out the
So
other Helverin, which is a strong
Helverin on Helverin fight.
Yeah. 7
7
shots
shot.
average.
Yeah. So hitting on 4s, that's only 2 hits,
hits.
3 hits.
Force, 2
Hitting on
wounds.
4s, 2, AP -1, damage 3.
One goes through.
So 6 damage on the Helverin. So Linus Helverin's taken a beating. In terms of models left, this is super close. But
This
this is the problem now.
Yeah, the score.
This is the problem.
Unless the Valiant can take out 3 9s.
I can see a situation where Adam tables Linus, but
Yeah.
loses the game.
Yeah. The thing is, I think he's still going to struggle to deal with this knight.
Oh, yeah.
Because his firepower's here, and this is all short range.
Yeah. But I think that's the
But
point.
we'll see. The Helverin.
If the Helverin goes down, I think that's the play you make. You just start running across. Like, oi, come back
3
here.
wounds from the stubbers. Did you hear that, Tom?
No.
He just took a wound from the stubber.
Heard
Look at that. It's down to 3 wounds, Tom.
Can you just harpoon something?
No. Stubber meta is real.
Stubble meta is fake news. Not having that, mate.
2 wounds from the auto cannons.
Not from the stubbers. Oh,
No,
shocker.
so if he fails this, because he took a wound from the stubber, he'll die.
So you're going
4
to.
plus?
So basically, you've got this model with 4 wounds. It takes 1 wound from the stubber,
He's failed one.
and he's got a CPU reroll now.
He's,
No, he used it to
he
fight
used
with
it earlier. So that is the
So-
Helverin dead.
So that took 4 wounds, 3 from the autocannons and 1 from the stubber,
Don't
and you're
forget
giving
that.
the credit to the stubber.
Yes.
Right.
Because if the auto cannon only did 1 wound through and did 3 damage, it'd still be alive. But it wasn't for the stubber.
Apart from the massive bloody warden that stood at the
Don't
back
forget,
of the board.
apart from, if it weren't for the stubber, he'd be alive. But now he's not.
Oh,
Thank
for
you,
goodness.
Mr. Stubber.
Thank Mr.
Good
Stubber.
game. Yes. Stubber meta is real, Tom.
Doesn't mean it's
So he's
good.
in a harpoon. Probably the errant.
Might be real in like Tanzania or something. Like some meta we haven't discovered yet. Have a harpoon?
Harpoon, wounds on a 3. Wounds on a 3. Even one.
Way!
The stubber, the harpoon.
You may have missed it at home, but we had Adam as soon as the harpoon killed the errant scream, "There she blows" in a pirate voice. There she blows, yes.
So it's Valiant versus Warden and Helverin. Probably equal in points, I guess, roughly. Ish. Because Valiant's quite expensive, to be fair.
I mean, I'm not entirely sure how much of an impact that has at this point.
What about power level, Tom?
I don't, well, I'll tell you what.
Linus
Let's
has
find
more power
out.
level, definitely.
So Linus has a warden and a Helverin.
Yes.
So in power level, so let's go for story time.
Check out Combat Roster.
So I'm not checking out bloody Comaraster. 23 power level on the warden, excellent. And we have the Helverins, which for some reason at the very front of the book, because they're the HQ choices. 9, so it's 32 power level,
Yeah.
placed up against the Valiant,
I imagine it's
which has
lower.
a power level of 30.
Oh wow, that
Oh,
is close.
It is close.
That is very close.
Which means it must be which means this is still all to play for.
Can a model claim an objective at 2 objectives at once?
It can claim 2 objectives at once. It's just about whether or not it can fit in that space, I think.
Yeah.
So we had an issue earlier. We can see if it can, then maybe Adam's still got something he can do here.
Maybe. It doesn't
But
have
the
to be
problem
within
is,
6.
if you're taking this objective and this objective, that's only worth 2 points to you.
Yeah.
Compared to taking, hold on, let me just get rid of this. This objective and this objective.
Which is worth 4, right?
Or which is worth 3 because you get 1 for each objective and 1 for bonus
Sure.
points.
Yeah.
And then this objective and this objective. Now, if Adam could somehow transmorph into this
giant-
manufactorum
Yes, with a giant base.
with the giant base,
Yeah.
then maybe.
So here we go, the Valiant. What's he going to do?
We're going into turn 3. I don't know who has priority.
I think we're measuring to see what he can do.
To see if he can fit on 2 objectives at once.
Mm-hmm. I
So
think he's going to do it.
Adam actually drew that turn because he harpooned the errant with his massive,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah, that's cool.
with his
So,
massive
I mean,
spear.
it's still a big lead on the points, which is the issue. Nearly 2
Yeah,
turns
that's the
left.
thing. So he needs to be able to catch up 3 points per turn to draw the game.
Yeah, which
So that means
just
he needs to
can't
kick Linus off both objectives
do. Yeah.
and then hold 2. So what those 2 or these 2,
Yeah, which is just impossible.
which he can't reach.
So he needs to table.
Even if he tables, it's not a win
He
condition.
needs a table just to get that secondary point, right?
Yes,
It
yeah,
looks like Linus has probably won this game.
yeah. But I don't think Linus is going to get either of his secondaries this game.
Nope.
I think Adam could.
Yeah.
I don't think he will, but
Because their
I think he could.
secondaries are feet first, which they have both used the Paragon Gauntlet, so that is...
Yep, so they can't get that. And then you have the tabling objectives, which are called knockout. So it's, the objective is to wipe out your opponent for the extra tournament points, and then it becomes a fight for second place.
They've just gone to the bathroom, I think. So I think we're going to cut back to Oz. Hello. You all right?
I'm being refreshed.
Yes. So I believe the game is going to be carrying on, or is that it?
Good.
So they're just having a break. So it's been an interesting game. I mean, that's
had a lot of funny moments in it.
I can't believe that combat between the Gallant and the Paladin, where it's like, if you need to make 1/6 up to survive, so you make both, and then they just push each other.
In the end, it didn't really matter because you ended up taking so many wounds off of that Gallant that you could just finish it off afterwards anyway. So it was basically a draw in combat. But it was still absolutely spectacular to see.
It was
because
crazy to watch.
Linus is very aggressive.
He is.
Even without his... I
mean, he has got the Warden with the Paragon Gauntlet, just kind
which
of
is just sat at the back of the board.
Which is the one you probably would have thought that one needs to be aggressive because the gun's not doing too much in this game. Takes out Helverins, but they were like at the other side of the board.
I mean, it's not doing too much because it's only taking out Helverins, but taking out the Helverins has a big impact because what the Helverins are doing in this game, they have the speed, and you've got enough of them that you can just jump between the objectives, and that was really Adam's way of getting back into the game. It wasn't about the power of each of the units that he has, it was about the quantity.
Yeah, exactly.
And because he now doesn't have the quantity, it's making it very difficult. I think he can't actually catch up in points now because he just doesn't have the number of models left to be able to stand on those objectives and get those points back off Linus. Even though he may have board pressure, it's too little too late and he can't be stood in so many places at once just to bring it back now.
Should be interesting.
Yeah, the question is then, do you think he can actually finish off Linus and get the tabling? He can get the Helverin, and then it comes down to how can he get into the Paladin, the Warden, my mistake. So what he can probably do is he can take his Valiant, he can walk it across, he can try and shoot whatever he can at the Paladin, a couple of shots maybe into the
Siegebreaker cannons,
the Armiger as well, and then charge the Armiger. Because what that means is, firstly, he's now locked down so he can't lose thresholds, and he wants to ideally, he can either win priority, or he can lose priority, and if you lose priority, then you have Linus take his health and fight with it, so now Adam has to jump out of combat.
Adam needs some lucky harpoon rolls, I think.
So it's not necessarily even about locking himself down, it's about getting the extra distance by charging the Helverin and then jumping out again to try and get more shots into that Warden.
So here we go, back in we go. So it looks like the Valiant's going to start its activation in round 4.
It looks like Adam's got priority as well.
Certainly does.
I don't know how many command points he has left and whether he can go for a full tilt, but even then I don't think he'd want to.
No.
Because if he advances, it just means he's not shooting.
It still looks quite healthy. Adam's counting down with the dice, so he's still got like at least 22, over 20 wins.
Indeed, So he's just moving on. He's still sticking to that objective because I'm pretty certain he thinks that he can't get to.
So it looks like he's shooting everything into the Helverin just to get rid of him. So this is the Siegebreakers.
Get the VP kill points.
Exactly.
For the points of the units he's killed in there. Ooh.
Not too bad. Falls to wound.
Yeah.
That's 2 wounds.
I don't know. I'm pretty certain the Helverin's already taken a few wounds as well. So it's pretty low. It took a few from the Helverin in the previous turn.
Took 2 damage. So you can't have that many wounds left. That's it. So it's just Linus to retaliate with both knights.
He didn't even kill the Helverin.
No.
Alright, I think that's tabling gone.
Yeah.
Because even with the next turn, I'm not sure he has the damage.
No. He needed the harpoon. Like, it's just too far away. That's the thing. The thing with the Valiant, especially in this.
Look at him checking his line of sight. Gotta get his face on it.
He has had his face on the stream quite a lot. It's been very impressive.
Yeah.
So I think with the Valiant, because it needs to be aggressive, but because he was quite defensive holding the objectives in the first couple of turns, he's not really been able to. I mean, it took out the Errant, but the Errant already got whacked by the Armiger. Quite luckily, it took over. It was like really weak at that point anyway.
That priority roll in first turn, I think, was very big.
Yeah, it was.
Because otherwise, Adam can basically just do the same thing what Linus did.
Yeah. So losing an Errant, losing a lot of firepower, losing a good combat unit before you activate is really unlucky, especially in this type of objective game where you need the models.
Equally, if it had gone the other way, we would have said it's unlucky on the part of Linus. So it's kind of just like a 50. It genuinely is a 50-50.
It is actually a 50-50 for a change.
Either Adam goes first or Linus goes first. Yeah. So we're just going to see how much damage is applied to this Valiant now. see if Linus can pick up his extra secondary, because if he does, he's going to get 19 out of 20 points over the weekend.
It's fantastic.
Which isn't a bad haul at all. Yeah, got 7 out of the 8 line break secondaries.
Yeah,
which is
just
very impressive.
Yeah.
He's going for it with his Paragon Gauntlet now. But
He's got. To be fair,
he's not letting you get anywhere near his Helverin, is he?
At this point, he's still won the game.
Yeah.
So it's literally just can I kill the Valiant before I finish?
Here's the thing: if Adam brings his Valiant round now to try and give the Armageddon a good time with his harpoon, he just gets punched by Paragon Gauntlet, doesn't he?
Yeah.
So
I think realistically,
that's just
Linus just if he just weakens the Valiant so the Valiant can't kill the Knight in return, then that's it. That's probably a table, but we'll see.
Yeah, 100%.
His Wifty saves, he's failed 4 saves.
Oh, that's a big ouch. Ooh, that's a really big ouch.
So that was 8 damage from the Avenging Gatling Cannon.
That was not great.
Stubber didn't do a wound though.
It didn't do a wound, it did.
Not this time, no.
Damn straight it didn't.
God damn it. One day we will have the 3 damage Stubbers.
We did. You could have been downstairs
the
watching
screen.
it. Oh, someone's rolled a 1 for Summit. So I think that was an armor save, wasn't it? No, where's he going?
Oh,
was that priority roll? That was priority roll,
yeah.
wasn't it? Yeah, now here comes the Paragon
So it's
Gauntlet.
turn 5, it's
Now,
10-4.
do you know what's going to happen here? Adam's going to kill out an Overwatch with his massive harpoon.
Yes.
Then
Maybe the Siegebreaker.
And Adam's going to do a flex above the camera.
He is actually going to do flex. The
And
table
then-
will be flipped. Linus will be very disappointed, but he'll still
All
win.
the very nice models will break.
Yeah, it'll be fine.
And even through that, they drew back turns. So it's a 10-4. So we're ending up with
That huge lead on the first 2 turns is just,
Yeah, it's
Linus
just
so
massive,
far
yeah.
ahead. It's unreal.
taking this objective away.
Yeah.
Was really big.
Yeah.
But it's difficult to be able to come back from it when you're constantly on the defensive for the first couple of turns because you lost priority and you've got a bunch of big knights in your face.
So Overwatch Harpoon.
So
It's got his CP ready if he needs it.
did Linus get priority turn 2 as well? I think
Yeah,
he
he
did.
did.
And yeah, those are the 2 big turns.
Melter's hit.
Oh, I told you. Are you ready? Oh, well.
They're basically.
I told you
Stubbers of
nothing.
Valiant, though. That's why they did nothing.
Yeah, I jinxed it. My mistake.
Yeah, what's left? We've got the Flamer, I think.
We've got the harpoon.
We've got Siegebreakers. Harpoon went first and missed.
Ah, that sucks.
So a strong roll, but it is Overwatch, so can he get any hits through him? We'll see. He got 3 5s and a 2 for their amount of shots.
From Flamers.
From the Siegebreakers.
Oh, okay. What number of shots?
3 hits, yeah.
Mm.
1 wound.
1, 2. That's okay. That's okay.
Chuck some damage through.
Settle down. It's
Steady.
alright. Steady.
Made his save. Conflagration cannon, the Traitor's Pyre. 6 shots. That's
a sad.
The sad Traitor's Pyre.
Sad.
It's just a deceptive
Oh, that's a
pyre.
few sixes though.
Does reroll. Just 2 wounds. Four damage.
3 ones. Rather than the number of wounds. Yeah, 3 ones.
The Harpoon CP. He's going to do it. Double
I
save.
respect that.
Good
I
effort
respect
from Adam
that.
there.
Yeah, go on, Typhon. Right.
Exactly.
Now we're going to have another
Good
mental
Typhon.
combat
Here we
where
go.
the Valiant drop kicks
He could
the
do it.
Paragon's Gauntlet Warden
He could.
into space.
So, Paragon Gauntlet. Only 2 hits. Only 2 hits with the Paragon Gauntlet.
Mm.
Oh, no more CP left now. 2's to wound.
I'm surprised it got to turn 5 with CP left on either side, to
Yeah,
be
that's
perfectly
true.
honest with you.
So he's got 5 wounds left.
That's okay. That means he's got wounds left.
He does.
If you have more than 1 HP, you are ready to go.
Here we go.
Poor Helverin.
Is it to attack back? Hit on 5s.
Get him, lads.
Oh, and 6s. Yeah, they have worse weapon skill, don't they?
Well, this is the thing now, because when Adam activates his Valiant, he's going to hit the Warden, and the Warden's going to hit him back again.
Yeah, unless he pulls out first, which he's doing.
Oh, boo.
Like a boss. So he's going to shoot him first.
Get back here. I hope that was audible in the other room. Put it back, put it back.
Nipple Melter's going first. Hit
Oh,
on 5s.
beautiful. I do love some nipple melters.
1 hit. 3. Force 2, sorry. Wound.
Oh.
Goes through. 2d6 Picayist. 5 wounds.
Oof.
That's a lot of damage.
Big yikes. Need some flex tape. Yeah.
10 shots from Siege
That's a lot of shots from Siege Breakers.
Yeah. I mean, Adam might get the glory win of killing the most points because if the Hellbring can't take out the Valiant, then
And Adam's tabled a few people this weekend.
he has. Yeah.
So.
He did just table Chris in the last game.
Oh, did he? Oh, yeah, 1998 points killed.
1
That
wound.
was pretty brutal.
Saved his made his save.
Mm.
The Traitor's Pyre. Oh, is that 13
I
shots?
can't tell if that's 2 6s and a 1. I don't
Looks
think
like-
it is. It looks like 8 shots.
Okay, yeah. We got a bit excited. We've seen so many 6s.
No, he's rerolling all of us, so no wins.
Got a couple wounds.
Ooh.
2 damage.
Have it, Tyrannus. 6 and
Harpoon. Here we go. Oh, you hit. Freeze to wound.
Oh, it's gone off the table.
Oh, it's a 1. It's a 1.
Has he got any CP?
No, someone give him a CP,
Someone
please.
give him some.
It's Christmas, everybody. Just give him a CP.
Boo.
Charge. It's time to charge.
He's got to charge.
He's got to charge.
If he doesn't charge, I'm going to bully him for it.
Is he playing it safe? Hashtag
Hashtag stubborn meta, apparently. Ah, he's not doing it, is he?
Ah, okay.
Oh.
He's gone for this solid win.
That's fine. That's fair.
Yeah.
He's trying to deny Linus.
The Helverin
Yeah.
has to kill the Valiant.
Linus is done with the points. He just come in and shoot him
Yeah,
in
the Valiant
face.
has less than 6 wounds.
John straight over to turn off the light.
That was Linus.
Oh, well, this
Linus.
light needs turning on at the top.
It's just had enough. It's had enough. We'll light it up for us.
Yeah. Light it up, John. Sort
Tommy,
it
I have
out.
to just colour it in and pretend it's lit up.
Hold up. Yeah, but I can't colour it in blue, because then people will think it's actually. Hold up.
You could just use the big spot and dob it.
I don't know.
Like a big bingo dibber.
Oh, that's a good big bingo dibber. All right, let's do the big bingo dibber. All right.
Ready?
What are we firing?
Boff.
Boff. Yes, I can do that. Astapop. I'll do that in a bit.
Okay. There we go.
And
That
that's
is
the
the
game.
end of the game.
Well done to
Congratulations.
Linus for winning the first clash of Liga Nights.
Looks like he's gone for the big win.
And he's gone for the big win. Didn't get the table though. Didn't get the
He
secondary.
didn't get the table. I'm going to wear my big hat.
And look, the big dobber is still in the centre of the board.
There we go.
There you go.
My hair's a bit of a mess and it keeps playing with the green screen. So if I sit like this,
One could potentially tip their hat to
one
Linus.
could tip their hat.
Oh, look at that. That's amazing.
So what a fantastic day.
That's been alright, actually,
Great.
hasn't it? Yeah.
So,
I mean, everyone kind of walked in and was a bit nervous at the start, which was really
Yeah, everyone's a
weird.
bit quiet.
Everyone just settled down, we all had some beers,
yeah,
had
exactly.
some good games. 4 games, I think, was perfect.
Yeah.
I thought it was really, really good.
We had lots
Really,
of regular
really good
Twitch
games going
viewers
on.
in playing today.
And
you
even
know.
when I was refereeing downstairs and they had all the games going on, it was really, really good just to go around and listen to all the stories of all the games going on. Like, we had a guy who could have won his game, but decided against it,
Yeah.
so he could take his Crusader with
Sure.
the Crest Relic
Very cheeky.
and just kill 4 knights.
With stubbers.
Well, it had stubbers, but I don't think the stubbers were responsible for this quadra kill.
How annoying are you finding the stubber meta, Tom?
I don't care. I genuinely don't care. I'm not that impacted by the stubber meta. You had a good time?
Yeah, it's been great. It's been
Yeah.
really good to jump on the stream, come and talk to you guys.
Yeah.
Hopefully, if everyone's not too busy in 2 weeks, we're going to be streaming the LCO together. aren't
Yeah,
we?
it should be good fun. Should be
So
good.
that's
fun.
on the
It's been good to have you, man.
Yeah, 13th and 14th of January. We've had a cheeky John looking at us. He's going to tell us off, I think.
He's looking
We've been-
for, he's
we've
looking
been
for
naughty.
something.
I don't know, he's just chilling around. So,
Right.
so yeah, I hope everyone's enjoyed watching it. It's been
Yeah.
really fun.
Really good.
Anything else you want to add?
No, it's all good. I think.
Well, there you go.
Thank you to all the Patreons and to the Twitch subscribers who make this kind of stuff possible.
Yes, you literally
like
keep the lights on.
They do literally keep the lights on.
So yeah.
And but I'm not going to make that joke. Yeah. Go press some buttons, John.
So thank you very much for watching, everybody.
Thanks a lot, guys.
This has been The Honest Wargamer. Have a great day.